It was a humid evening in Kobe on July 27, 2025, a night full of anticipation, emotion, and youthful brilliance as FC Barcelona set the stage for their Asian tour in style. From the very first whistle, this wasn't just a pre-season friendly. It felt like the beginning of something much bigger. Fans around the world were watching closely, curious to witness how Hansi Flick's side would perform under the lights of Japan, and by the end of 90 minutes, they had their answer. A 3-1 victory that wasn't just a scoreline, it was a statement. This is the new Barcelona, hungry, fearless, and full of potential. And above all, it was the night when Lamine Yamal, Barcelona's new number 10, didn't just show up, he shined. Barcelona came flying out of the gate. Without Marc-Andre ter Stegen between the posts, the gloves were handed to Joan García, who made his first team debut. And what a debut it was. Confident and quick, he made several critical stops and looked every bit like a future number 1. But even brilliance has its limitations. Just before half-time, he made a heroic one-on-one save, only for the rebound to fall to Taisei Miyashiro, who made no mistake and brought Vissel Kobe level. It was a harsh moment, especially since Barca had taken the lead earlier through Eric Garcia, who found the net after a bit of chaos in the box from a corner kick. At 1-1, the score didn't reflect Barca's control, but it did reflect their vulnerability, something Flick surely took note of heading into the break. The half-time whistle wasn't just a break, it was a transformation. Flick changed the entire lineup, subbing on 11 new players. This wasn't about rotation. This was about energy. This was about identity. Marcus Rashford, on loan from Manchester United, made his debut and showed glimpses of his trademark pace. Roony Bardghji came on and carried with him the kind of spark that only the fearless bring. Joffre Torrens entered at left back with a hunger to impress. And then, all eyes were on the young man wearing number 10, Lamine Yamal. A name that already echoed through La Masia's walls, but tonight it echoed across continents. From the moment he touched the ball, Lamine was electric. His dribbles weren't just sharp, they were daring. His long-range shots carried the confidence of a veteran. The way he cut inside and curled the ball, the way he drew defenders in only to glide past them. It was like watching poetry in motion. Even without a goal or assist, he was the heartbeat of every attack. Pedro and Gavi controlled the rhythm, but it was Lamine who composed the melody. And the crowd felt it. You could feel the admiration from the fans in Japan. They weren't just watching. They were falling in love. Then came the magic moments. With just over 15 minutes to play, the breakthrough came. Lewandowski, calm and intelligent as ever, picked the right pass. And there was Roony Bardghji, 19 years old, composed and lethal. One touch to control, another to finish. The net rippled, and Barca led 2-1. The reaction wasn't just joy, it was belief. Belief that this wasn't just a pre-season team. This was the future arriving early. And just when the emotion peaked, Pedro Fernández, better known as Dro, added the exclamation point. A volley from the edge of the box, sweet and true, finding the back of the net with the kind of confidence you don't expect from someone so young. At 3-1, the score felt right. Not because it reflected domination, but because it reflected dreams coming true. But this game wasn't without its drama off the pitch. Midway through the match, thousands of fans around the world lost access to the official Barcelona stream. A cyber attack had knocked it offline, preventing viewers from witnessing key moments, including Rashford's first touch and Lamine's artistry. The club responded swiftly, streaming the second half for free on YouTube, but the disruption was a stark reminder that even the beautiful game isn't safe from modern chaos. Yet in a strange way, that hiccup made what happened on the field feel even more precious. In a world full of noise and distraction, the pure joy of football prevailed. And above it all stood Lamine Yamal. Still only 17, already the face of what's next. Wearing number 10 carries a weight at Barca. It's not just a number, it's a legacy. Ronaldinho wore it. Messi wore it. And now, it's Lamine's turn. You could see it in his expression, respect for the past, but no fear of the future. This wasn't a player mimicking idols. This was a young man writing his own script. There's something different about him. Something raw. Something rare. It's not just talent, it's presence. And in that stadium, under those lights, that presence became undeniable. Across social media, fans debated his performance. Some were quick to say he needed more end product. Others reminded the critics that this was just a friendly, just the beginning. And they were right. But even those who wanted more couldn't ignore the truth. Lamine didn't need a goal to steal the show. His energy, his decisions, his body language, they all screamed of a player born for greatness. For Hansi Flick, this match must have been both satisfying and clarifying. He saw enough to know that the pieces are there. The defense has work to do, the midfield has depth, and the attack, has options and explosiveness. But most importantly, he saw leadership in unexpected places. Joan García in goal, calm under pressure. Eric Garcia stepping up when needed. Rashford making smart runs. Roony and Pedro proving they're not here to warm the bench. And Lamine reminding everyone why Barcelona never stopped believing in youth. As the team moves forward in their Asian tour with matches against FC Seoul and Daegu FC, the momentum is not just athletic, it's emotional. This isn't about fitness anymore. It's about fire. The kind that burns in young players dreaming big. The kind that can't be faked or manufactured. The kind that fans remember forever. So what does this all mean for soccer spender viewers? It means this is a team worth watching. Not just for the goals or the stars or the flash, but for the emotion. For the journey. For the fact that on nights like this, football becomes more than sport. It becomes art, it becomes legacy. Barcelona didn't just beat Vissel Kobe 3-1. They reminded the world that they're building something beautiful again. And if you're lucky enough to be watching, you're witnessing the rise of the next generation. And at the heart of it, Lamine Yamal. A boy with a number on his back and a dream in his eyes. And maybe, just maybe, that dream is starting to come true.